Today, we're taking it outside. We're making a beer commercial that looks like... To cut down on cost, we're gonna color the beer to make it look like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. So I put the dye already in our beer glass. We're gonna take our light colorless beer and we're gonna add it to this glass to make it look like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. So plop it in there. It's looking like a stout. It's looking like a dunkel. Now it's looking like a pale ale.
A few moments later.
As you can see, we have a sad beer. We don't like sad beer, so what's a trick we can do to make it look like it has life again? Well, we have some iodized salt. Don't get sea salt, get the iodized kind. Then we're gonna put it inside the beer. Now check this out. It's like a chemical reaction. Our beer is gonna have life once again. Just sprinkle a little bit in there. A little goes a long way. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Sprinkle a little bit in there. A little goes a long way.
Setup took 4 hours. And now the wood is wet.
Come on, foam, you motherfucker. You finally getting it. We're finally doing it. We have 2 Sierra Nevada Pale Ales in this ice chest right here. And what we've done is we took our clear ice from earlier and put it on top as the good ice. Then we had some like cheap ice you would get from a store sitting on the bottom to kind of just give it that depth that it needs. And then we added water to it to make it really look refreshing as Atreyu pulls up the beer out of the ice chest here. And as he does that, we have this slider set up here to where I'm gonna be down here, and as he pulls up with the beer, I'm gonna pull the slider. This part's always challenging, trying to like get it to the precise movement and direction where you want it, so it's pretty much luck, so let's see. Oh, there we go. I think we got it. We'll have beer at the bottom of the cup here. We have this tube. I also drilled into the bottom of this glass. So what we're gonna do, since I didn't have an air compressor, is I'm gonna be the air compressor for the shot. And I'm gonna blow. It's gonna shoot the cap off along with some beer. And then we're gonna take these matches, and I saw it done with incense before actually, where you put the incense stick in the beer bottle, put the cap on it, and then as you shoot it, it kind of creates that smoky carbonation look. So same thing with the matches. Gonna turn it out and then just put it in there, and then hopefully the shot goes well. And then we're gonna match cut this with another shot where it's a different perspective looking out towards the forest. For the setup, so this took a little bit, mostly thanks to Atreyu rigging this up. It looks great. So we have PVC tubing attached to a beer funnel and some yarn to kind of like fasten everything together. And then we have our beer bottle here acting as like the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale bottle into the glass. Atreyu, get that POV. So yeah, we have the beer glass below it, so the beer's gonna flow into the glass, and that'll go into the next shot where we're pouring the beer. For the rig, our pouring rig, we have I believe it's a Cardellini clamp, and the beer bottle is sitting into that, and that's attached to a C-stand gobo head, and we're running that on a C-stand. So I'll actually show you how it's poured. As you can see, the bottle goes up in the air and it's very, very loose. So Whenever I say action, Trey U is here, boom, pours it down. So that's how we get that beer bottle in motion versus, you know, using your hand. That's gonna take way more attempts than you'd like. We do have these two tube lights, and they're set to a color temperature 3400, I believe. And they're both kind of tracing the glass, creating some nice highlights on the edge here. And that's just making our glass and beer generally pop out more. We also have a top light that's set to 100%, and that's a 500 watt light. So it's just making this product get even more light because we're gonna do a beer pour and we're shooting high frame rate, so need a lot of that light. And then to top it all off, we have a backlight as our hair light. I'll actually show you here what that hair light does. It makes a massive difference. So there's with the camera on without the hair light. And then there's with it off. And I'll put it back on. As you can see, it just kind of creates that nice trace. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Wow.
All right, day number 3. So I'm back here in the studio, and Trey's not here today, so it's just gonna be me. Luckily, there's only 3 more shots to get. So the first 2 are gonna be taking place in the fish tank here. So the first one is just gonna be the bubbles rising up as I pour the beer into the fish tank. And then the second one, while we have this all set up, is I'm just gonna take foam out of a pitcher and just try to toss it into the fish tank as hard as I can. This could either go really well or it can be a complete fail. I've never done this before, but I've saw it done by other production companies, so I think we're gonna be okay. To prepare for this, I actually had to cut some acrylic. So I cut that acrylic out. I put the tape there around the plastic, I think it's like a table cover. It's like a PVC clear material. And as you can see, I have it rigged up here onto the C-stand. So what we're gonna do is take the beer, just drop it down into the PVC, and it's gonna come around and hopefully create a beer wave.
Was there more you wanted to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna redo that. Ronan's be like, we're gonna take our bush. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold! And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Oh my god, that's so dangerous. Jesus. Just. Oh my god.
We just do what feels natural. Future people are gonna be like, don't hire this guy. I just wanna say thank you for those who clicked on the video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two, whether that be rigging these crazy devices for the shots, or lighting scenarios, or just overall curiosity. If you found it fascinating or you want to learn more, feel free to give me a thumbs up and stay subscribed for more content. All right, peace guys. See you in the next one.